Today this is probably going to be the last stream for the day. I am realizing that while TikTok absolutely has been ahead of the game as far as live streams are concerned, the whenever I do a live stream here on YouTube, it feels more substantive. So I don't know. There's a part of me that wants to do these more regularly going forward. But I wanted to talk a little bit about the Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel meta. Which deck do you dislike more? Lab or did? Yeah. So functionally, at the end of the day, what I want to talk about here is the Diabell Star cards are out. The Diabell Star cards are out, and with them comes an engine that is very, very good. And unfortunately, it's a very expensive engine. I think there's something like 13 URs you need for it at the highest, 7 at the minimum. All of the playmakers in that archetype, except for maybe the trap, are ultra rares. It's kind of fucking insane, all things considered. But one of the things I want to talk about really is just the Master Duel meta. Like, it feels like every 2 to 3 months, I will talk with some of my contemporaries here on. I've met through Twitch or YouTube or community members of my Discord. Side note for anybody interested, we have Yu-Gi-Oh! Night locals in my Discord on Wednesdays. Next Wednesday is going to be the thing. It's just they always say, oh, this format is dog shit. Oh, this format is awful. This format is the worst. And I understand where that's coming from, but because Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a game without set rotation, it's a game that has unbelievable power creep, and Master Duel is probably the most unhinged format that we have access to. You know, the TCG has, Maxi banned, and OCG does not, and Konami kind of just looked at the list of Master Duel and just said, just keep as much as unbanned as possible, which doesn't necessarily lead to a healthy ranked ladder. I myself I've even while playing best decks quite competently, I just didn't have the time to devote to grinding to COG. And then I own up to that. But, every time I talk to members of my community, people are very upset about the current state of the meta. So the question we kind of have to ask in that is, like, why, like, outside of the set rotation issue, like, what is the fucking problem? Well, I think part of the problem is that in order to sell new product, you kind of have to have more powerful cards. And you either are going to sell people on the competitive nature of them, nostalgia, or horny bait. So you're going to have, your Kashtiras, you're going to have your tier elements, but then you're also going to have your Blue Eyes support for the upteenth billionth time. They're going to make Gaia an archetype, which was a very odd choice. They're also making new Exodia support. They made Paradox support with the Gate Guardians, which is insane. And then you're going to have shit like Dynamorphia, which is a bunch of hot girls and twinks, a bisexual's dream. At the end of the day, the meta game of Yu-Gi-Oh, arcs towards combo, and even with abhorrently disgusting decks like Labyrinth in the format, the fact of the matter is that Snake Eyes Pyro combo is going to be the new hotness, and I don't want to fucking play it. My buddy Dust, my moderator, our resident decksmith, was kind enough to develop to send me a deck that was had some rituals in it. It was also some synchros. It's pretty damn stupid to kind of build, all things considered, but I'm all for it. I don't have any problem against it, but at the end of the day, the Yu-Gi-Oh meta, the Yu-Gi-Oh Master Duel meta specifically, is interesting because just this month alone, it is February, right? Black History Month, and in doing so, Master Duel has decided we're going to do 2 festivals this month. We're going to do the Legend Anthology is going on right now. I've gotten all of the gems that I would have wanted to have gotten up until this point. And if I'm being perfectly honest, hi, I'm just talking to the camera. I am live streaming. I'll do that. I'm so sorry. Yeah, you just thought I was like talking into the cabinet like a lunatic.
I was like, he's lost his damn mind.
I'm close. I'm on the brink. Your boy's not doing well.
I thought it for a like split second. I'm like, he's talking to the damn cabinet.
It's time to get bigger. I said, yippee!
I was gonna say, oh, lovely.
Yeah, just
I'm gonna leave this over here. I'm gonna leave that right there.
Oh Lord. Anywho, but as I was saying, where was I? One of the funny things that I've noticed about Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel up until this point is that it's, and I was talking about this the other night on stream with Crispy Synchron. Go check out his channel at Crispy Synchron. He makes really in-depth, awesome Yu-Gi-Oh! Animations. Definitely worth a check out. He most certainly we were talking, and one of the things you kind of notice is that the arc of like the online like Yu-Gi-Oh creator kind of bends towards Master Duel. I kind of view because here's the thing, back when I was still living in Wilmington, the closest local shop was 10 miles up the pike. It was 10 miles up the road, and people that went were kind of ass, not gonna lie. Like, I'm not saying they were bad, it's just not super welcoming. The people that were most welcoming were literally the 15 and 16-year-olds, and I'm like, I'm 26, dog. Like, y'all are cool, some cool cats, cool kids, but I don't want to hang out with children. And nobody else. And I tried like talking and hanging and like introducing myself to like other people around my age, and they were all kind of shit, unfortunately. And so like, not everybody lives near a good local scene, and so if you want to play Yu-Gi-Oh, you kind of are forced to either do the online simulators, which have chats and can be annoying, or are run by transphobes in the case of YG Omega. But you also have, and so what else do? You go to Master Duel, because what else are you gonna play? Duel Links, where if you don't have the resources and you don't have the ability to grind, you have to spend upwards of $150 just to get a playset of the to get the lowest possible chance of the playsets that you want. The fact of the matter is that Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel is, by and large, one of the more enjoyable, is probably the most enjoyable Yu-Gi-Oh! Simulator to play on. It looks visually appealing. It's very, very nice. You've never been to a store and played Yu-Gi-Oh? Yeah, it's I know there's a couple members of my Discord who live in either in Baltic countries. The nearest fucking Yu-Gi-Oh tournament is like an 8-hour drive for them. And we're a little bit better here in America. It's a little more populated depending on where you are, but even so, like, you can fit all of Europe into the United States. I have a couple stores in the Northeast because I'm in Wilmington, Delaware. There's places that are hop, skip, and a jump away. If you have a car, I didn't have a car. I had to get a ride. And at the end of the day, one of the most frustrating things about that is that you kind of are forced to play Master Duel. The online simulators are fine, but like it doesn't really like feel like the community aspect of it you have to get from things like Discord communities and things like that. Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist tried to do something like that, but then they got like a major hack. It's terrible. But yeah, but to your point, Ernest, LA is just 100 plus hundreds of miles of just sprawl. So, and And I live on the East Coast, and even I know the 501 is a godless line of depression and sadness. So traveling through LA, just because Anaheim is 20 minutes away from downtown LA, from fucking Hollywood, doesn't fucking mean you're going to make the 20-minute trip from from fucking Hollywood to Anaheim because of the fucking because of the fucking traffic you're going to be in at all hours of the day. Ugh. You know. And so everybody kind of gets pushed into Master Duel, which I want to be clear that I have been ragging. I don't want to make it seem like I'm ragging on Master Duel here. I think it's important to note, at least as far as I'm concerned, that I think Master Duel has been a great equalizer. I just think that they need to bite the bullet and open up more formats available. Or alternatively, they need to make it so there are pre-made formats that people can use in duel rooms. The straight TCG format that they did not too long ago was excellent. I loved it. I whipped out and also because it allowed me to play the TCG format, which I actually do enjoy to a heavy degree, with bulk, that I was actually able to make something, because it's a lot cheaper to get access to cards in Master Duel compared to in paper, because of fucking course it is. Either way, it's baffling to me, the amount of people that kind of like do rag on Master Duel. Like they say it's not baffling to me. Sorry, I was just kind of word association there. I think the amount of people that do struggle with Master Duel and prefer simulators are valid, but I think a lot of the recent changes that Master Duel has done is making things nice. The chains beyond whatever thing, with where you can get rewards for playing with people. Fuck, wrong fucking thing. By playing with people across the fucking world and shit, and get rewards for doing so. I thought that was a great idea. Like, giving people rewards for playing in duel rooms was a great idea. You think cards cost too much to play in real life? The last night I bought Destiny Heroes cards was back in 2010. Yeah, can't imagine how much Destiny Heroes were back then. I mean, the last time I played Destiny Heroes, it wasn't even in a traditional Yu-Gi-Oh format. I played it in Duel Links. I played an Alistair with the thing that basically gives you an MST or a clockwork counters or whatever. It was just a great. It's just a skill that basically allows you to turbo out the level 8 Bingus that gains attack based on the other Destiny Heroes on the field. Kind of a garbage card in TCG or Master Duel, but paired with a masked hero package and some level 8 and some generic rank 8 good stuff. Wonderful. But yeah, the last time I paid for a card was a couple years ago. Sometimes I'll get like a couple booster packs, or maybe I'll buy a box of booster packs. Like if I've got a bunch of extra money and I want to just get that dopamine hit of opening the packs and stuff. But I will say that it does strike me as kind of frustrating, like the price to entry. Like, why the fuck is Bonfire so expensive? I understand it's about to be competitive, but like, we don't even really have access to the entire Snake Eyes package yet. I think in the TCG, and they're already going ham on it. I think it's just. It almost kind of makes me wish for like another Tier 0 format on some level. Here's my thing. I have a love-hate relationship with the Tier Element Tier 0 format of Master Duel, right? I love it because it was a experience where it kind of distilled Yu-Gi-Oh! Down into it removed a ton of the variance in Yu-Gi-Oh! which I kind of missed, but like being able to simply play against another person simply based off our skill to pilot this deck felt really fucking cool for about a week or two, and then I got bored of it, which Thank God they banned Merly, because I would rather them ban Merly than ban fucking Sprite Elf, because that card has been useful. I've been playing, like, Sprite Elf has actually been really useful. I've been playing a Novellis deck, the Ritual Hungry Burger cards. Believe it or not, they may not be the most tiered thing on the planet, but I will give them this. The tier element, not the tier element, the Novellis cards do have a really interesting package that make it more that not everybody's really equipped to deal with tributing as a method of removal. Now, granted, they target, which can suck, but you have to remember that if you've got the counter trap engraved and you summon the rank 4, you can negate all the shit on their field and then tribute it. If they negate that, you can quick effect tribute their shit to get a Hungry Burger out. And if you get that Hungry Burger out, guess what? You contribute all their shit anyway because you have the counter trap, and the graveyard has a graveyard effect of, if Hungry Burger is special summoned, basically do the rank 6 Novellis effect for free. It's fucking insane, honestly. And you know what, though? I will say, like, I do wish... I know Konami has started respecting alternate formats and stuff like that a lot more. There was, I think there was an Edison table, a couple Edison tables at YCS Philly. And I thought that was really cool. And I don't see any reason why they can't add something like that to Master Duel. I would love to just, I think it would be really, really nice if they had those alternate formats. It would probably do a lot to keep people in. Maybe don't make them, you may not only get, I don't know, a tenth of the rewards for doing that ladder. You have to do the main ladder to get the most amount of points and rewards and shit. But I think, people would be fine getting a tenth of the rewards if they're playing in a format where they can just play the game and not have to worry about the new hotness coming out every 10 minutes and not having to, go have to invest in that. I think it's great. In fact, I have only had the pleasure of playing Edison one time. One of my community members, Nairless, friend of the show, go check him out at NAIR_less here on YouTube. He did something really cool, or at least he did something cool in my opinion, which is he wanted to play some Edison matches on Dueling Book. He invited me. He tagged me in it. It was a ton of fun. And it was fun for me because I was able to play my Gravekeepers again. For those who aren't aware, my favorite archetypes in order of playing is Gravekeepers, Shadals, and I guess I'll have to give it to the Novellis cards because I have not felt a level of emotional attachment to a deck in a very long time. And I've always been a big fan of the fusion and the ritual archetypes, or card types, I mean to say. Why, Evan? Why would you be a fan, Evan, of those card types? Well, I mean, first of all, they're the ones I've spent the most time with. I thought synchros were cool on launch, but by the time I was, getting into high school, and I wanted women to look at me because I thought foolishly that liking Yu-Gi-Oh like that would be a surefire way to never get pussy anyways, even though I was never going to get pussy anyways. When I was in high school, I was a fucking troglodyte. Wait, I never thought of that play with Burger. Oh my god. Yeah, no. Here's the thing you got to remember of the Novellis cards. I played them during the Legend Anthology. The only deck that really gave me pause was Ninjas, and even then, I still had ways to get around them, which was funny as shit. Especially if I got to set up before they did. The Legend Anthology, I think, was genuinely a stellar example. Like, the format that they had was great. It seemed like they picked a lot of low power archetypes to run with it, which I thought was a perfect choice. And then they kind of paired that with no hand traps. Everybody was able to get their searches off, and I think probably the most obnoxious thing I played against was Ninjas. I was Amazoness for that event. Nice. Yeah, the Amazoness cards are cool. And one of the things I did like about the Legend Anthology, at least this time around, is they banned a lot of the newer supportive cards, right? So, like, for example, Shadalls were legal. Shadalls were legal. Their fusions were not. Their fusions are the disgusting part, but Shadal by themselves can be argued to be a semi-okay engine. Now, you're not able... Now, granted, the engine's gimped because you're not able to dump things into the graveyard with Shadal fusion. Part of me wonders why they decided to go that particular route personally. Why didn't they have the wind fusion available? Why didn't they have the water fusion available? Just like the three fusions that are a fucking problem in Shadal are as follows: Shadal Construct, Shadal App Clone, Shadal Winda. Those ones I would completely have understood. The other ones are kind of okay, if I'm being honest. Maybe ban the fire one because it can occasionally, negate a special summon if timing is not missed. Also, Sheganaga probably should get banned too, because like the level 8 one is kind of a problem. But one of the things I also liked is that super heavies were legal, but you had to play old school super heavy samurai. You didn't get any of the new support, which I thought was awesome. Sorry, the dog's yelping because he wants affection. Copper! Come here, booba! Copper! Copper Tops! Sorry, he's just having a hard time. But he's a good boy. Hey, Luna Bear. Here, y'all want to see the dogs real quick? How do I fucking flip this thing? Hey! Who's a good girl? Who's a good girl, Luna Bear? Come here, Copper Tops. Who's a good boy? Who's a good Beagle Bubs? Come here, Booba. Come here, let me get you some pets. Come here, Bubba. What you need? You want to go outside? What you want? Take me where you want. What do you want? Do you just want pets, or you want food? You want food. You already ate, Booba. Did you eat? Let's look at the board. No, it says he ate. Anyways, but where was I? Yeah, Legend Anthology was good. I think oh, nice. We have two cats here, Momo and Nico. Honestly, I think if I'm being perfectly honest, I think the one fucking thing I want more than anything else here is I desperately want there to be I want alternate formats to be supported. Like maintained, right? Like, I think a good idea for some alternate formats, personally, would probably be something like, I don't know, like I said earlier, having Edison, or just formats that don't need to be optimized. These cards are illegal. You just like I don't see any reason why Konami can't just update the fucking ban list like a week, like every once in a while after the Edison ban list is updated, and just do it that way. I think that's like the perfect way to go about doing it. Otherwise, because if I'm being frank, I don't see any reason why we have to be in the rank in the ladder climb suck. Oh man, God, I'd love to play some Edison. I was actually thinking about making an Edison an NR format for the Winston Cup. So for those watching who aren't aware, I usually will do a tournament every once in a while. I'm just gonna start doing them once a month, called the Winston Cup, and we have locals in my Discord every Wednesday, anyways. This Wednesday we're doing normal Master Duel, but the Wednesday after that we're gonna boot up YGO Omega and we're gonna play some Duel Links, or Duel Links format rather, which is gonna be a ton of fun. Because I do genuinely enjoy Duel Links. God, Duel Links hurts my soul, because I wish Duel Links was something that it's not. Duel Links continues to be just a, like the speed duel format. I think is my favorite format of Yu-Gi-Oh, if I'm being perfectly honest, and it grinds my gears that the only way to I prefer the Duel Links format over speed duel format, which is its own separate thing. And man, dude, I don't know. I feel like it would be so much better otherwise. But what can I do other than just try and carve out a small segment of, mediocrity on the internet and enjoy myself there. But yeah, I made some ramen. Let me see if I can prop this up. There we go. So, for those watching, how's y'all's day going? What y'all been up to? Hiya, Booba. Here's the copper tops. Who's your good boy? Come here, let me give you some pets. Who's your good boy? Who's your big man's? Who's your big man's? Who's your big man's? I love him. He's a very good dog. Alright, let's see which deck y'all dislike more. Wow, Lab and Branded at 50-50. Bold choice. Bold choices, my friends. Let me see. Can I, one thing I wish I could... Oh, I can do this. Wait. Top chat, live chat. Yep. Whatever. Is there a poll? No, I don't want to do that. I hate it here. Fuck it, we'll start another poll. Which format? Duel Links Speed Duel. There we go. Here's a new poll up. Which format? Y'all prefer Duel Links or Speed Duels? Dinner of Champions. You know, Ernest, if you do want to play, here. If you type !Discord into the chat, my bot will post an invite link to the Discord. This coming Wednesday, we're going to be doing, not this Wednesday, but the next Wednesday, the 28th of February, we're going to be playing Duel Links format for free on Yu-Gi-Oh! Omega. You obviously need a computer to do so, but otherwise, you can play, and it'd be fun. We'd love to have you. What's up, Booba? Who's a good boy? You wanna go outside? Oh no, I forget. Copper is a slut for food. He is literally shaking because he wants this ramen so bad. But he also has pancreatitis. Therefore, if he eats people food, he will be in pain.
Just you down here, right?
Yes. Don't worry, I'm not losing my mind. I'm just talking into a camera.
I thought I heard my dad for a second. I freaked the fuck out. You're throwing the voicemail. You're sounding like... I just washed it, dude. I mean, but I feel like he's tainting the washer and dryer. I feel like he doesn't know how to clean clothes. I'm bugging. I'm bugging. It smells dirty. It just doesn't smell like...
You want to know where to start? Ernest, if you don't mind me asking. If you don't mind me asking, Ernest, how do you normally play Yu-Gi-Oh?
And shower. I'm just having my shower again. I don't have to like pull. It's never your hair that I pull out of the jersey. Yeah, I know. It's usually because I try to get my hair out, and like I said, I don't wash my hair every day either. I mean, I shower every day, but I don't wash my hair every day. Black hair. Short hair. I need him to stop talking to my father. Like, he wants to talk about fucking trauma, dude. Like, he's...
His dad is a white supremacist.
Yeah, I know.
So he says.
I know that it's bad.
This playground, you get a master duel, do trap decks with Goaty and a little Gold Pride Punk. I've been seeing a lot of people playing Gold Pride Punk. My moderator Dust was building it for a while. He's playing it. He's built something completely disgusting in the intro, but yeah, the Gold Pride cards look really really cool.
When my dad is pressing me to get a job and move out of the house one of the issues, but Simon can bitch about something and then it's just like, fix it. Just say you don't like me, dude.
And the Goaty cards are cool too. God, I can't believe I can't believe it. I want to fight MBT in a Wendy's parking lot for teaching the fish how to fucking synchro summon. Anywho, we're doing. It's done, but you want to play too. I get that. I understand. I played. Hey, I played shit off for a long time. Hell, I played Gravekeepers for a long time. I completely understand. Knock on wood. But we'd love to have you for locals night, Ernest, if you want to come hang out. I am gonna wrap the stream up and go take care of some shit. So knock on wood, folks, and have a good rest of your evening. Thanks for watching.